Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Kyle Hamilton calls Raven fans spoiled and entitled. Look, guys, you know what's crazy about this? This is the crazy part about it. Kyle Hamilton, everybody, cheered for him to get his money, happy for him. They were looking for him to be a leader of this team. The Ravens have invested more talent on their defense than any defense within the NFL. First round picks at both safety spots. First round pick at your middle linebacker. First round pick at your corner. Both your corners were Wiggins and Humphrey, right? First round pick, was Nandi or Thing first round pick? But high draft picks on the D-line at least. Littered with first round all-pro, Pro Bowl talent throughout the entire defense. Littered. And you're ranked last. Fans are distraught. Because they're saying, well, we're averaging 37 points a game. So our offense is first and our defense is last. That's not good. And Kyle Hamilton, instead of saying, look, man, sorry to the fans, we haven't really played up to par. This man comes out there and be like, you're spoiled. Oh. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and video of this, and then we're going to break it down even further. And trust me, there's going to be some slaps in this. Because that's not the only thing he said. There was a part of the interview that was off camera, I believe. And I got the quotes. So I'm going to read that to you also. But I'm going to play the audio and video first. Okay? So without further ado, let's do that. Get into it. Please remember to like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you like content like this. Okay? It's free, guys. It is free. All right. Check what he had to say.
What was the last part?
It's just a matter of you guys making more plays.
Yeah, I don't think it's whatever criticism he's getting. I don't know. I feel like sometimes Ravens fans can be a little spoiled, just like the amount of success that this franchise has had. We lose 5 games and the world's about to end. I think on Zach, it's unfair to put all the blame on him when there's 11 guys out there on the field that are playing their hearts off, and he's put us in the right positions. It's just a matter of us doing the right stuff, and that's where I feel like the critiques of Zach or whatever coaches are unfair, because he can't go out there and play for us, and as much as he wants to, he can't. So it's up to us to go out and get the job done. So it's not a Zach thing, it's not a coaching thing on the defensive side of the ball. It's just players got to get the stuff right.
So guys, you already said. So I think that Raven fans could be a little spoiled at times because we had so much success. When's the last time we won the Super Bowl? How many times have you had one game exits? The funny thing is about this, there's a part in here, and I'm going to read you the quote from Jeff Zebra. It goes, Kyle Hamilton said the sky is not falling, and during his Hamilton had plenty to say in defense of defensive coordinator Zach Orr, and added, we've been through the fire before, we're going through it again. I thought that when we went through the fire last year, you guys would have already gelled, right? I was told that Nitro, yeah, they were bad for the first 10 weeks, but they turned out to be an amazing defense, right? Even though every playoff they show they can't stop anybody, and it's just long-winded drives, and then the other team wins the time of possession. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? People coming at me. I'm saying, look, I'm standing my ground. I don't think they're a good defense. I'm hoping that these extra signings turn them into good defense. But I still wanted Jadeveon Clowney. I still wanted Michael Parsons. I still wanted Calais Campbell for certain reasons. And I told you guys why. Everybody told me, Nigel, we don't need that. Defense is going to be fine. They were playing good at the end of last year. We went through that fire already, so we don't got to go through it this year. Oh. How's that fire for you guys? Isn't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? We're going through the same thing we're doing last year. But this time, we're even worse. Last year around this time, we were ranked 25th, 26th in most defensive categories. We're dead last in most of the defensive categories. But they're okay. Sky is not falling, guys. We will get better when we face lesser teams. And you guys are spoiled because you've had so much success. We've given you so much success. No, what you guys have done have had you, Mr. Hamilton, your defense, because you're one of the top 2 leaders on that defense, and your head coach has actively decided to waste prime years off of your starting quarterback. And you get mad at the fans for relaying their frustrations to you guys. That's what this is. Lamar, you know what's crazy? People's like, yo, Lamar can play better. How much better do you need him to play? The man is leading the league right now in passing touchdowns. He's one of the leaders in yards. He's top 2 in pass completion rating, right? He's number 1 in passer rating. He's all paid for 4,100 passing yards, 700 rushing yards, 52 passing touchdowns. And you guys will fix your face and be like, we need more. Even had Lamar come out and be like, see, Lamar didn't come out and be like, yo, the fans are stripping. You know what I'm saying? For them being mad. Now he was just like, you know, I'm not on the defensive side of the ball. The only thing I can do is try to win, and we need more points, so I'm going to put up more points. Mind you, with him saying that, they're averaging 37 points a game. 3rd most all-time in NFL history. And your top defensive player fixes him out and be like, we're tripping. Lunch break hot take had his hashtag. Hashtag defund the defense. If y'all, listen, let me be real with y'all. This is exactly why I told y'all. Another reason why I wanted Tyreek Hill. Because if the defense is not going to be able to hold anybody down, then I'd rather them give Lamar every weapon he can. Build up the O-line. Fine. The defense is going to be trash. Cool. No problem. Give him every weapon and protect it. Oh, well, you know, we saw you win. The defense, we put more first round picks and everything else on that defense. How much more do you want to give to it? $200 million man on it. We have like 5 players on the defensive side of the ball that are top 5 in their top 5 or top 10 in their what's it called? Their positions for pay. Maybe it's 4. It's 4. It's definitely 4. I thought it was 5, but it's definitely 4. Because you got Namdi, you got Roquan, you got what's it called? Hamilton, and you got Marlon Humphrey. It's not including, you know, it's like you guys have talent galore right throughout the entire defense. And the defense is garbage. But hey, the sky's not falling. It is what it is. We lost some games we should have won. It's no big deal. Remember when he came out and said, I just feel like we're a little lackadaisical? He's answering it for you. Sky's not falling. No big deal. If we missed the playoffs, we gave it our all. We made the playoffs all these years. Sometimes that happens. They are full and willing to waste another year of Lamar Jackson's career. Lamar Jackson's 28 years old. Yeah, we could have him for 8 more years. Look how fast it's already the 8 years have already passed that he's been in the league. I remember when they drafted him. Look how quickly those 8 years have went by. Flew by. Zoomed by. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes, it's a zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Right past us. And you're willing to waste more? Oh, it's no big deal that the defense sucks. It's no big deal that the offensive line sucks. And you have Raven fans that be like, oh, they'll fix it. It's okay. It's whatever. They wouldn't have to worry about anything if Lamar played better. That's the crazy thing, right? And I keep saying that. People be thinking I be lying. I heard more talk about Lamar after that loss than I did about the offensive line, than I heard about from the defense. I'm like, the defense was trash. And that was against a stationary quarterback. So what is a mobile quarterback going to do to them? Like a Patrick Mahomes. We already seen what Josh Allen did to him. The O-line was trash. Derrick Henry had fumbled 3 times in 3 games, even though I'm giving him grace because he's Derrick. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's whatever. If we're losing, it's Lamar's fault. And that's the biggest crux of this, bro. Like, I told y'all this before. They've become too reliant on number 8. And y'all got mad when I said that, and I kept saying it. I said the defense is like, oh, it's whatever. We got 8. Even if we don't stop it, he'll keep scoring. Offensive line, he'll make people miss. Coaches are like, he'll make a play. That seems to be the fix-all, be-all for the Ravens. You can't be that way. Everybody has to pull their own weight. This whole team is saying, nah, we'll be fine. Lamar is strong enough, fast enough, gifted enough to pull all of us over that finish line. Y'all ever remember when we used to have those team projects in school? You know what I'm saying? The projects in like science class and stuff like that. And you'll be put in like groups or teams. And it'll be like 4 people. And you always say some people, I don't want to be with this person because they never do their work, but they're going to get an A even though they're not doing any of the work. But you have always 1 or 2 people in the group that does not want to get a bad grade, so they pretty much do all the work, and those other 2 people just coast along and get an A for those other 2 guys' hard work, and they barely contributed anything. That's what the Ravens are right now. And shout out to Zay. You know he's playing his heart out. I know Isaiah likely wish he could be out there. You know what I'm saying? Prayers go out to Namde. Matabika, I'll be covering that video next. You know what I'm saying? Because of his neck deck. I'm hearing reports, like I said before, it's bad. Like they're thinking that he might not play again. That type of bad. So, hoping, praying for his recovery. This is more than football. This is life. If you don't understand how neck and spinal cords go, boy, you'll be a messed up 30, 40-year-old, and then you'll just be in a constant, the rest of your life. So, prayers go out to him. But even, mind you, this platform, there's a reason why I say what I say and do what I do. I knew this defense was going to give us problems. I knew it. That's why I wanted Calais Campbell. People told me Calais Campbell is old. We do not need Calais Campbell. How did Calais Campbell look yesterday? I had a lot of people say we didn't need Derrick Henry, and then after he ran for 2,000, they acted like, oh yeah, that's why we got him. Oh yeah, we're so great, right? Why do you think I wanted Jadeveon Clowney or Matthew Judon? Why do you think? Why do you think? So now we're stuck. See what happens. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst. But Kyle Hamilton's tripping. Kyle Hamilton is so tripping in this. And it's like, you don't do that to the fans. You don't. Especially when you're last. Like, what ground do you have to stand on, bro? You're last. You're the most talented. You're one of the top 3 most talented defenses within the league, and you're last. Oh, it's no big deal. We did this last year. We'll get it together. So most of the year, you're going to suck. Whatever. But what do you guys think? Do you think Kyle Hamilton was right? Do you think he was wrong? Do you think what he said, he had validation on saying it? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please remember, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, guys. You know I love the comments. If you haven't already done so already, check out the Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., where we touch on all hot topics of sports. On top of hot topics of sports, we touch on pop culture and a little bit of nostalgia trivia at the end of the show from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, guys. Be there or be squared, okay? Okay. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your Nectar signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
Do not